I know, Oscar, you're on the phone. Who else we got on the line from Day by Day?
What's up, dude? What's up, man?
Hey, this is Jordan.
Jordan and Oscar. Thanks, guys, for calling in. You guys doing pretty good?
Yeah,
man.
How are you?
Julius is also here. Hey, what's up?
Cool. Well, welcome to the show. Oscar, thanks for the kind compliments, man. That's really cool. I want to welcome you to this program. This is actually our last show before we jump into a Saturday time slot at 8 o'clock for prime time. So this is an honor to have you on our last Wednesday airing. First question I got for you is Day by Day. Where did the name come from?
Hey, man, this is Julius. The name, I don't know. Well, it just kind of started back in it was a solo project. And I don't know. I just always thought that Day by Day would be a cool name for a band, you know. But, yeah, it just evolved from that. And Day by Day, I don't know. I guess it just means day by day you learn everything, learn a lot more every day. And just day by day you grow. I don't know. So
yeah,
I don't know. It's a good name that suits us, and we're pretty good with it.
That's really cool. It seems that from what I've found that your band has a very positive message. Are you a Christian band?
We used to be, but I don't know. We went to a different path. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. And the reason I ask is, even though that this is an extreme metal show, we play Cannibal Corpse and bands like Hell Witch and Death, and me and Brian are both actually devout Christians. So we actually kind of scout out Christian bands. And one thing I noticed about your band is your message is very positive, and it was very uplifting. And it's good to see bands that actually give a crap about what they're doing, as far as their beliefs, I guess I would say. Yeah. But it's really, really cool. I like your message. Do you have any upcoming shows that you want to announce?
Well, Halloween we want to do a pretty rad show. We're not sure where or we don't have anything final. But we want to do a pretty awesome Halloween show. Yeah, Halloween's mainly our favorite holiday, so we want to do a pretty big one then.
Yeah. Well, I see that we're going to play your new single, which is coming soon, The Huntsman. And then this is also going to feature Ryan Hayes of Righteous Vendetta. Do you have a release date set for the EP or the long play coming out?
It'll be out within the next couple of weeks. We don't have a set date for it yet, but within the next couple of weeks, we're just going to drop it, and hopefully it does good.
That's very, very cool. How did you guys come together? How did you guys come about your band? How did you guys start your band?
Oh, okay.
Like, how did y'all start?
I joined the band later after that Julius and Oscar. They're the two original creators of the band.
It started off as a solo project, and it was just gonna be some stuff thrown together, nothing really too serious. Then I decided that I kind of wanted to play shows, and so I wanted to get members, and it just went from there, man. It's not a solo project anymore. It's an awesome band now, and we just got a new bass player. He's from Ohio, and he moved all the way out here just to be with us. So yeah,
that's really cool. I think I actually saw that post on Facebook. I think you took a picture of him and posted it on your page, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we did.
That's cool. Yeah.
But yeah, I joined the band.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say that I joined the band about a year and a half or 2 years after it was already around. And then I just got to jump in and play shows, so I got to come in the easy way.
That's pretty cool. I mean, in your career so far, any one of you guys, is there one moment that kind of stands out so far, like on stage, that you can all kind of remember that one thing?
Idaho Falls.
Idaho Falls for sure. We played a show there on our tour that we just finished recently last month.
And Idaho Falls kills it for real.
Yeah, the show we had there was the best show that we've ever had. The crowd, the promoter, the venue, everything about it was basically perfect. And it, I mean, it's cool to actually feel like people are into your music when you're playing.
Yeah, and that's really cool.
Yeah.
What kind of instruments do you guys use? What brand do you all kind of prefer? A certain brand of guitars or drums or things like that?
Pro quality, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what we go for at least.
For vocals,
I'm just a clean vocalist, so I just use a mic. But
I prefer Shure. Shure's the way to go when it comes to mics.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm the drummer. I play a Tama kick drum set with Wuhan cymbals. This is what I use. ProMark drumsticks. I used Vic first recently, actually, now too. They're both sick.
I'm a big fan of Tama drums. They have a sound that is like no other. So that's really cool that you prefer, that brand. A lot of other drummers will go with Pearl or this and that, but Tamas are really just unique in their own style.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I think I'm going to go with Tamas probably for the rest of my drumming time.
Yeah. Brian can actually attribute to this. We were actually both frontmen for our own metal bands here in Lakeland for years. It's kind of, I don't know, symbiotic to what we do in this show. It's really rewarding to have been singers in metal bands and then kind of get to meet all these metal bands that are local from Florida and all throughout the world coming up. But the reason I ask, do you have any kind of pre-show rituals that you have? Some people will pray. They'll carry something in their pocket. They'll listen to an iPod by themselves. Anything that you guys do before you go on stage is kind of, unique?
We all huddle up.
Yeah, okay.
And we give each other a big pep talk, get ourselves stoked.
That is very cool.
Stage or anything, before we even go on stage or anything, we do like a band stretch. I mostly just sit around, but everyone does like stretching and stuff while I watch.
Jump around, jumping jacks, punching the air, all that kind of good stuff.
That's very cool.
Loosen and limber up your limbs.
We perform.
That's actually a good idea to stretch before you go on stage. No kidding. Because you mess around and forget like you didn't do it, and go running around on the stage, and I mean people don't really realize, especially being a vocalist, like how much that takes out of you. You'll pull a muscle. Oh yeah, dude, you'll pull muscles and shit doing that, man. I know for a fact you can. But you gotta stretch, dude. You really do. A lot of bands just go, I'm going to the bar and having 6 shots of Jaeger before I go on, and I'll be fine. Well, those guys at the end of their set are covered in sweat and ready to go to bed half the time.
Yeah. It's better to stretch. It's better to get ready before you go. Get in the mindset.
Yep.
Let me ask you something. I've asked this to certain bands, and only certain singers I'll even ask this question to. As a screamer myself, it was a crazy experience trying to break my voice to scream for years. What was that like for you to break your voice into learning how to scream? Was that a really hard thing to deal with until you did that?
I know what you're talking about, man. It takes a while. At first, I was just a guitarist, and then I learned vocals, but it was pretty tough. It's one of those things that you you don't expect it to be hard. You gotta have the right everything, right technique, or else you're gonna mess your vocals up. But for me, it took some time to get it right almost.
Yeah.
But it took a while, but there's always room to improve, and I have a lot more to improve. So.
That's cool. Well, guys, is there anything else you want to announce? I'm ready to go into this song. Before we go into the song, is any other metal news that you'd like to let the listeners know about regarding your band?
We have our lyric video coming out here pretty soon. We don't have a set date for it yet, but it should be out hopefully here in 2 weeks. But
for this new song,
yeah, we're pretty stoked for it, and we really want to make sure that we have a solid release. Like, we want to do a release right. We don't want to just put it on YouTube and just expect people to listen. We want to really go out there and pretty much give it to people, make sure people get it as much as possible.
Awesome. Okay, well, I want you guys to keep us informed. The more you do, we'll certainly keep on promoting you guys. Before we go into this next song, I don't know, whichever one of you would like to announce it, I'd like one of you guys to announce the song that we're about to play. You know what we're going to play. But before we do play it, I want to ask you, what is kind of the meaning behind The Huntsman?
The meaning behind...
It's a collaboration between me and Julius. We're the two frontmen. It's a story kind of about somebody being possessed and overcoming that in the end. That's kind of what it's about.
The message
awesome.
is I mean if you have a problem, man, just stick around, and I guarantee you that a solution's going to come. That's pretty much, to sum it all up, that's the message to it. No matter how big or how small the problem is, there's always going to be something that's going to push you to overcome it,
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, I want to really thank you for being on this show. This is our last Wednesday show, 50 episodes in, and I couldn't be more proud to have a band with your kind of a message close out our show and our interviews over all of these interviews that we've done. So once again, thank you for. Yeah, thank you as well. Likewise, it's been a great interview, and I've had a lot of fun. So I want you guys to feel free to call in anytime. We're really, more on the side of what you guys are doing, and we're going to help promote that message. We really appreciate that. So whichever one of you would like to do this, please introduce our next song for the listeners on our last interview of the Metal Mania show.
Hey, I'll do it. Okay, this is Day by Day, and this song is called The Huntsman, featuring Ryan Hayes of Righteous Vendetta. Check it out.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you.